This instructional video will show you how to properly clean and, if necessary, replace a Carbon Better Batter Dispenser valve gasket. The first thing you will do is remove the front panel from the Better Batter Dispenser. Next, you will want to remove the vessel from the dispenser. Place the vessel face up on a flat and sturdy surface. At this point, you may safely unscrew the valve without the risk of spilling any waffle batter inside the vessel. Once the valve has been removed, be sure to replace it with the cap that originally came with the vessel to avoid any spilling. Our focus will now shift towards the valve and the valve gasket. The first thing you will need to do is to rinse the valve with warm water to remove any waffle mix inside. Be sure to have the valve in the open position while doing this. Once the valve has been thoroughly rinsed, you will need to remove the gasket from the valve. While holding the valve in one hand, grasp the rubber seal with your thumb and forefinger of the other hand and pull firmly. Do this until the gasket is free of the valve. Take the gasket and valve and wash them with hot soapy water until they are clean. Once the valve and the gasket are clean, be sure to dry them completely before proceeding to the next steps. Inspect the gasket for any cracking or tearing. If the gasket is cracked or torn, it needs to be replaced immediately with a new one. Now that you have a gasket in proper working condition, you are going to want to place it into the valve. Before you do this, you may find it helpful to apply a small amount of water or Carbon's waffle release spray as a lubricant. Prior to inserting the gasket, align the rubber tab of the gasket and the tip of the valve handle. Squeezing the gasket will allow for easier insertion into the valve opening. Gently press the rubber seal into the valve. When the gasket is inserted completely, it will be flush with the bottom of the valve and the handle tip will be inside the rubber tab. Thoroughly wash and rinse the assembled valve. Once the valve has completely dried, carefully remove the cap from the batter vessel and replace it with the valve. Place the vessel back into your Carbon Better Batter Dispenser and secure the front panel. Now your Carbon Better Batter Dispenser is once again ready to serve you and all of your customers.